You know, I was born into a family of singers and musicians and ministers. That was, always in my blood, but I never really thought that that was going to be my pathway to purpose. I started playing football when I was 12 years old, and I realized pretty fast that this is actually something I'm good at, and other people affirmed it, and so I began on my journey towards trying to pursue a career in the NFL. I had the opportunity to get a full-ride scholarship at the University of Toledo, a Division I school in the Mid-American Conference in Ohio, and so I got up there, redshirted my first year, and then I started every other year after that.
I'll go where you want me to go, and I'll do what you want me to do, and I'll be what you want me to be, just be me. I'll say what you want me to say, and I'll stay where you want me to stay. I'll create what you want me to make, just be.
I ended my career there, third in school history and rushing, and thought that I was for sure bound for the NFL. I had the stats. At least I was going to get a chance, is what I thought. But God ultimately closed the door. I've learned along the way that God does a lot of his best work behind closed doors. He can be protecting you. He can be covering you. He can be shielding you. When we come to a place where we totally relinquish our will and submit to God's will, that's when he can truly begin to order your steps and guide you towards purpose. And so he began to open some doors in the business realm to where I was able to get a great opportunity and to excel in a Fortune 500 publicly traded company. So as I was traveling around to different places with that organization, God was also cultivating the music side of me. I ultimately ended up moving to Houston, Texas with my job, and I joined a church called the Fountain of Praise. That church has a rich heritage of gospel artists, awesome singers that have come out of that church, and they afforded me the opportunity to lead praise and worship with their youth and be a part of the praise team in the main service. And so whenever we would have major artists come into the church, I do background for those artists, and I kind of felt that that was going to be my role, that I was using my gift, I was honoring God, and that he'd be pleased with me staying right there in the background. Even though I achieved a measure of success there, I still wanted to continue to pursue everything that God had for me, his total purpose and plan for my life. And so my prayer was, God, I'll go wherever you want me to go. I'll do whatever you want me to do. I'll say whatever you want me to say as long as you're with me. When God called me to do the music, it was a huge leap of faith for me, not only from a financial standpoint, but the music, for whatever reason, I was just always a little uncertain. But one of the things that I've found is that wherever you're insecure, that's where God will choose to use you, because now you're totally dependent on him. So the title, With All I Am, comes from the realization that I can't fully ever walk in purpose until I allow God to use every aspect of who I am for his glory. Back in the day, I used to look at purpose as an occupation or purpose as some goal to attain. I thought it was going to be football. I thought it was going to be business. But I've come to the conclusion that purpose truly is when God is realizing a return on everything that he's invested in you. When every gift that I have is being used for his glory, whether it's business or whether it's singing or whether it's sports in some capacity, that's when I'm walking in purpose. You know, everybody's journey is different. Everybody's path towards purpose is going to have a ton of differences. But at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of the emotions that we feel, a lot of the fears that we have, a lot of the thoughts that we think are, there's going to be some similarities there. And so I'm praying that as people listen to the songs, which is essentially, prayers with the melody, prayers with music, that they walk away encouraged, knowing that, for instance, if they wait on God, that He's going to do exceedingly abundantly above all they could ask or think. And if they just be with God, that they'll walk in the peace that comes as a result of a relationship with Him. And when they recognize that He's all their need, that He will meet all their needs. And so that's what I hope people walk away from the music with, is just encouragement to move forward in their path towards purpose.